everyone, this is Misha from Made Up Research, and today we're going to be doing a maximum 5-minute makeup look that I usually do when I'm about to film or about to go grocery shopping or something like that. When I just want to look a little bit more put together than, I look right now. It's been a tough day. So let me start off with talking about the base. I usually do not prime because if there is an opportunity like this where I just need like a very quick makeup and don't really think about the longevity of it, I just go, fast, simple, as little steps as possible. So I do not prime because my skin is usually, full of skincare anyway. So my first step is going to be a concealer. I do like a good pot concealer for this step, and this is the Made by Mitchell Balm Concealer in BB1. Now the thing about this concealer is that I don't like it usually for like my regular makeup. Like if I have a full face of makeup, this does not work for me at all. However, if I'm just wearing like a little bit, basically nothing, and just this, it actually works wonders. So I usually use this concealer to brighten up the center of my face, sometimes a little bit on the cheeks when I'm looking a little bit more red, which I kind of am. So I just place it like this, and then I take like a slightly fluffier brush and I go ahead and blend it in. You want to make sure that you really buff it in, that you're not leaving any spots or unblended edges. It happens sometimes, so just be careful. And because I'm blending it all around my T-zone and like center of my face is gonna look a lot more even though I did not put anything on like the border of it. So if you look at me like straight ahead, I look a lot less patchy because the center of the face is kind of creating this optical illusion that everything is nice and even and brightened and stuff. So there we go. Of course, we're gonna powder a little bit. I usually do not go in with anything super heavy or pigmented. I take my Kiko Hydrating Matte Powder. This one does have a little bit of tint to it, but is nothing super crazy. So I just go in with my powder brush and quickly swirl it around my face to add it a little bit more in terms of coverage. And also to just mattify the face because I don't like looking like a sweaty mess. Now this concealer does work pretty well on me, but if you want, you can also set it using like a little brush or a powder puff. Just if you're going in with a tinted powder, don't go too heavy so that your under eyes don't look darker than the rest of your face. That happens sometimes. Next, I'm going to just do quickly my eyebrows. This is the Rimmel Transparent Brow Gel. I usually go in with like any brow gel, a tinted one if my brows aren't laminated or dyed. Now they're kind of like in the middle, so they don't need that much help, but a little bit of shaping always comes in handy. So those are the brows. And now I'm going to quickly do my eye. Now I'm not going to be doing anything like an eye-based eyeshadow, no. If I want to do anything besides mascara, I'm going to go for one of these. This is the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick, and this is one of the best eyeshadow sticks that I have. This is the shade Bronze Metal, and I'm just gonna do like a quick little smoky like eye surrounding. I'm gonna show you, okay? So you start, I need a closer mirror. So you start at the top and you just go as close to your waterline as you can. It's okay if you're a little messy. And there you go, you get just a bit of that. Then, if you want, you can do this with your finger, but I do prefer a brush. And I'm just going to give it a quick blend before it fully dries. So just a quick blend, just tap down that, tail so it's not too winged out. And then I'm going to take the same pencil and just do the bottom of my eye. And again, you can smoke it out, do whatever you want. You can make it as tidy or as untidy as you want. So do the same thing on the other side. You can always take a closer look and adjust it a bit. Like, it's definitely not the cleanest. The only thing that I try to be like cautious of is how far in does the eyeshadow go on the bottom, because you want it to be symmetrical, at least in that. Otherwise it's gonna look like one of your eyes is a lot more open than the other. So that is that. It is a little smoky, there's a little bit of color. I just like it because it emphasizes my eyes. Next I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Lash Extender in the shade Brown. I do love this mascara because it doesn't make my lashes look super harsh. And especially if I'm trying to look like what I'm trying to do now, like almost no makeup, very light products, very few products, not a heavy base. I feel like that's when the brown mascara really shines, because it looks a lot less harsh. Then I usually don't go in with any cheek products. As you can probably tell, the sheer coverage of the powder is kind of letting everything show. So if I'm going to be a little bit more red in the face, you're going to see it. It's going to be blushy anyway. So all I'm going to do is take a little bit of highlighter, because that just makes you look like you're so much more awake. And first thing I'm going to do is put it in my inner corners, because I think that makes actually the most difference and makes your eyes really pop. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit and put it like here on the cheek, really buff it in, because there's not a lot it's, you know, sitting on. So you wanna make sure that it's really blended and it's not just a stripe. And once you feel like that's done, you can put a bit on your nose if you want to. I like being highlighted pretty much. And last but not least, you can go in with any lip you want. I'm gonna take this Glasting water tint in the shade Vintage Ocean from Rom&nd. I like this one a lot. And I just do this kind of like an ombre situation. And there we go. That is it. Kind of gives you like a little bit of something on the lips. It looks like more effort than it actually is. And it's really nice on the lips as well. Very hydrating. So that is it. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products in total, which does seem like a lot, but honestly it's not. And I can do this look in like 3 minutes tops. But as I was walking you through it, you know, I had to talk a little bit more and show and tell and all this stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little makeup tutorial, and I'm gonna go film another video. So if you like this tutorial, give it a like. If you want to see more on this channel, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!